It is the Nintendo Powercast, episode 365. I'm your host, N64 Josh. Crawler, what's up, dude?
I hate you.
I know
what
you
up?
do.
It's Chris Crawler coming at you.
Johnny, what's happening?
I'm glad. I'm just glad that Cheesy is feeling better this week and he could join us.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
That's really nice of you.
Definitely seems more
It's
himself.
been a week. I forgot that was even last week. I've been so busy at work and other things. It's like, but yeah,
All right. I just said, what did you use for the darkening your hair?
Oh, that was all stage makeup. I still have like a stage kit from back in the day studying theater, and yeah,
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. And Cheesy, how are you?
I'm doing great. What's going on, cheese curds?
What is up? What is up? Well, hey, we had a very successful Smash Bros. Tournament this last weekend, and shout out to PokemonStoreUSA.com for sponsoring that. And guess what, guys? You can still use coupon code N64Josh to save 5% on your purchase, so go and check them out. The tournament is already good to go for June, so if you want to participate in this month's tournament, you can head over to n64josh.com/smash and sign up now. And jump in the Discord, of course, n64josh.com/Discord. Crawler, where can everybody find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter and TikTok, Nightcrawler724, Nightcrawler without the E. Go follow, actually follow my TikTok. So I'm at 60. So I want to see numbers going up this week.
There's 2,000 people listening right now. Go
and then I can live stream, and then I can live stream there because there's more engagement if I live stream there.
There you go. Johnny, where can people follow you?
I'm Johnny Bo everywhere. TikTok, Twitch. Hold on, I might quit Twitch again. Oh, no. No, I just decided that we'll be streaming on Twitch.
Good for you, man.
All right, so I do have to say, I got very self-conscious when Cheesy was very accurately portraying me. Because I literally said that. I said I was quitting Twitch, and then the next day, I'm like, I'm not quitting.
and you don't lose. You never lose.
And I never, that's
just facts. That's
Johnny
just
Ebo
facts.
never loses. Johnny Ebo never loses.
You got a crazy bet on the line right now, though.
The bikini?
With Switch Sports, yeah, the bikini photo shoot. I can't believe it, man.
What color are you gonna wear?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably a purple. I'll wear purple. We'll do or blue.
You got to do the Borat slingshot. That's what you got to do.
Ooh, that is risky.
I feel like it has to be cheese themed for you for some reason.
We
You
can
can probably find that in yellow.
Yeah.
Maybe Swiss cheese.
Sorry, I derailed this already. Welcome back.
Cheesy, where can people connect with you?
You can find me on TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, CheezyC64, CheezyC64.
And guys, I'm N64 Josh everywhere, so come race with us in Mario Kart on TikTok at 4 p.m. Pacific.
Is that specific days now, or is that because you've been doing
right
a lot
now?
of...
So this last week I streamed Wanted most of the time because of science. So
analytics.
I wanted to test the analytics to hand off to somebody. So it was good. It was crazy numbers, absolutely
you hit
bonkers.
2K, didn't you?
Yeah, well, 2K viewers,
concurrent, right?
Yeah, we had 250,000 likes in it was nuts. It was crazy. So
when you said that you were playing Wanted, I forgot that was the Mario game, and I thought for some reason they made the Angelina Jolie movie into a game, and you're just like,
no,
I think they did. I think that's
no
how they
way.
on Xbox.
Is it really?
Yeah, for sure.
Blown bullets and stuff. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
I used to love that because the guy was an accountant. So
That's
that was
amazing.
the guy's living my dream right there.
Wanted
So many-
weapons of fate. on the Xbox Marketplace.
There you go. There
Came
you go.
out.
Well, we had a massive Pokemon Direct this week. That's
a
what the tweet
trailer.
looked like.
Was it?
Anyway?
It
Yeah.
was a
That's what-
3-minute trailer.
Well, no, wait. Josh knows all about it. Because we haven't seen it yet. So, Josh, why don't you
Yeah,
explain?
That's perfect. Yeah. So, I spent probably 4 hours analyzing this 3 minutes. Found at least 50 secrets that everybody missed. So,
Wow.
So stay tuned. Probably the highlight of the trailer is LeChunk, right? Did I say his name right?
Wow, you actually, I'm surprised.
Yep, that was good.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is?
Well, I know his evolved form is La Bacon, and and going beyond that, I think it was La Canadian Bacon. Is the
people
final...
are thinking it's going to be Le Thick, you know? Yeah, Le Chunk, Le Thick.
Okay. I like it. So, real talk, I'm seeing the trailer for the first time right now. Crawler just turned it on. So, thank you for that. Now I feel very much more prepared for this Nintendo podcast that we do once a week. Who are those hot people? What is going on right now?
Professors are freaking hot. Like, what are they doing?
Where did Kit? How does Kit and what's Kit doing on there? Like, did you guys see that?
Oh no, they're hot.
5 o'clock shadow and everything.
Yeah. So, I like the different hair dyes. What do you guys like? I mean, are these graphics making people happy? Oh, good.
For me,
the trees
go
look
ahead.
a little cloudy still. I don't know.
I think it's a step in the right direction. There's obviously things that they can improve for the Pokemon formula. But I mean, there's 4-player co-op. You're not tied to a lenient storyline. You can go where you want. Like, it looks fun. I wish that there was voice acting. That's one thing that I still really want in Pokemon games. But the way that they look really good compared to, what we have seen in the past.
And
I don't like this part.
What?
Where it's the character models are the actual size of the characters. Now it looks like you're actually beating up on a little child.
Well, you yourself are an 11-year-old, aren't you? Like,
oh no, that's schoolboy Chris or whatever the heck his name is.
Yeah, they're always tiny. I mean, you feel bad about that. You feel bad about that when they come across the screen anyway, because you can tell.
No, I don't.
Child, you don't feel bad about
that. Now they're to scale. Now I can see it.
But this seems to have like full-on Arceus mechanics, right?
No.
Catching I don't think is the same as Arceus.
Not Arceus. Yeah, it's not Arceus.
Oh,
sadly,
right
really?
As I thought, that looks amazing. It said not actual gameplay.
You don't
this
think
is like PS5 footage, man?
But you don't think the creeping back here, like that's this, like?
But yeah, you have to encounter it.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you have to encounter it.
I mean, because I don't know. That seems like Arceus mechanics to me.
That just seemed like poor sneaking to me. That thing turned on her immediately.
I mean, the way that she threw the Pokeball is not the same way in Arceus. I mean, you can throw it from whatever distance, and it doesn't have like a close up on you. That's more of the old formula.
But I guess you can.
Yeah, that's true.
Encounter the Pokemon in Arceus and then catch. But I don't think from the info I think you have to encounter every time. I don't think you could just catch.
Well, and I don't know if you guys just noticed right there, but the characters just ran by everything and they didn't even like get mad and turn on them like they would in Arceus.
That's how it is in
Let's Go.
Well, I mean, that could be how it is in Arceus too. Not all the Pokemon interact with you. If Josh, if you would have played the game, you would know that.
Hey,
he's actually further than I am. I think.
Yeah, see, that's progress.
But what's really exciting about this is it's like Breath of the Wild, where you don't have to
you can break your
complete
Pokeballs.
it in any. There's no certain
that sounds
way
painful.
of completing it. I'm going straight to Elite Four.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
right off the. You're just like I'm.
Right off the jump.
Are you telling me I
With
can
my
beat this
level
game
5
super
Pokemon.
quick? Is this what you're telling me?
That's definitely going to be the a run because we've had those runs in Breath of the Wild.
November 18th, 2022. Who's beating this game first out of the four of us? Are we taking any? Are we taking any bets here? We have a race?
I doubt Josh is even going to start this game.
Wait, we have to play together, right? It's 4-player.
Oh yeah, you can do a 4-player co-op.
Nobody gets to beat it unless we're together. So you can only play together.
So we're never going to beat
both
it then.
versions. So
I'll get both versions. Then one
gonna
can
happen.
be our co-op game and one can be our solo game.
Servant
Fair.
is saying it's going to get delayed.
Nah, it's not.
I don't think so. I
No
mean,
way.
Looking at the way this game looks, there's no way they're delaying it. They don't care enough.
Yeah, there's no way. Pokemon just posted their most profitable year like ever. There's no way they're delaying this.
Mikey says, "I think Cheesy will beat it first."
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Mikey.
You're biased, Mikey.
What do we think of the Pokemon Center gas stations?
Wait, is this a bet? Hold on, are we betting on who's gonna?
No,
who's gonna...
you are addicted. You are addicted.
Oh yeah, there's Pokemon gas stations where you could trade and stuff.
Can you only trade there?
And I'm assuming it's like an all-in-one. It's probably like a Mart, Poke Center, but it's all open world. So
that implies vehicles, no?
What Johnny? You
the
think the legendaries are going to be vehicles? Yeah, one's a jet and one's a motorcycle.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's something that we didn't tell Josh is that there's kind of a theme of past and future.
All right, I will say Josh called this when we talked about these games initially. Josh said something about there being a past and a future version.
You know what blows my mind is I shout out to Lindsay. We had dinner together. She knows more about me than I do from listening to these podcasts. So, John, I don't remember at all saying.
I'm pretty sure you said. I'm going to give you credit for it anyway. I'm pretty sure you said that.
Perfect. Because
I black out everything we talk about as soon as I get off with you guys.
There's too much. There's too many shows that we do. I'm just like, I said that.
Real podcasters would remember everything you said.
I used to listen back to the episodes, and I don't have time to anymore.
But anyway,
Cheesy, I think still listens back a little bit, don't you, Cheesy?
I do, yeah. They're fun. You know, it's a good time waster. I listen to them when I'm at the gym or just to improve because I'm still kind of new at this, you know. But
I don't see wheels. How do you guys find motorcycle out of that?
There's a wheel right here.
You don't see a wheel right there?
Right there.
So he's the motorcycle?
Yes.
They're both motorcycle. One's like a jet.
Yeah, one's like a hover bike.
Yeah.
Oh wait. So
pause it right there.
Okay.
Right there. So
see
the
go back.
What?
Just a little bit. There you go. Pause it right there.
Okay.
Look at that futuristic silhouette right there. It looks pretty good.
Johnny's a child. If you're on Spotify, turn on the video and rewind about 15 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Pull the car over to the side of the road when you're at a red light, and you're gonna.
I'm sorry. I had to.
Timestamp is about 13:45. So you want to rewind to about there.
It still kind of looks like it.
But do you see the wheel now, Josh? Right there.
Is this a Cialis commercial? Where's the is it tandem bikes?
What is
bicycle
this?
for two?
I'm off for a week. Last week was so organized and
where's the hot tubs?
Stayed on topic.
No, it's bathtubs, Josh, not hot tubs.
Oh,
bathtubs.
sorry.
Bathtubs in a field of grass.
Anyway, do you see how they kind of look like motorcycles?
Well, I don't really see where you sit on the red one.
I mean, but like, okay, look at their like, I don't know what you would call those antennas. I guess they look like handlebars.
They do look like handlebars.
Oh yeah, because
You
That
got
one's
one
a
that's like
chopper.
a chopper.
That one's a chopper.
Yeah.
Okay, and that one's
that-
crotch rocket. Literally.
So anyway, you're gonna be able to ride your Pokemon.
Oh my god! Stop!
But so I mean, trying to bring this back to wherever it is. So the rumor is Scarlet's going to be past, and Violet is future. Is that,
Yes.
do we
No,
think
I think Scarlet is future.
that's what I what?
No,
No.
Violet is future.
Go away, John. Johnny's going to be turned off. There he goes.
Oh, Johnny, come back.
But yeah,
Do we
Scarlet's
think-
past.
Do we think the story is going to be any different because you're
There's
getting a
different
different
professors.
professor?
There's different professors. Choose your hot professor. These games have got me acting up, man. We gotta stop.
I'm here for it. When does Pokemon? I mean, when's it going to evolve to a mature rated game? That's the question. You know?
I mean, we already got Weed Cat too, so.
That's true. That's true. It's legal in most states now, right? Or some.
But
some
look at how adorable the Pokemon are. Look at Palmy. He's a little like Pikachu.
Knockoff.
Yeah, it's the Pikachu knockoff of this
Yeah.
generation.
What'd they do? Just take the skull off of the Skull Dinosaur and let him become a starter?
It's a Ghost Pepper,
Oh,
and that's an olive. That's
he's a
an
cut-
anxiety olive.
anxiety olive.
The fire
It's
one's a
called
cut the rope monster. I mean, that's all I can
That's
see when I
true.
see that thing.
That's true. That's true.
And then you
This-
got Lechonk.
Yeah.
He
that
was
that I
the
would
winner.
protect my life.
He was the winner of the day the other day, right? Like everyone.
He's a pig and his name is Lechonk. I mean, what more do you want? It's perfect.
And it's not fat. It's pure muscle
It's thick.
because he's walking around trying to find food all the time.
Oh yeah, I did see that
is
tweet.
legit.
That was a tweet from Nintendo, right, or Pokemon Company?
Wow.
Lechonk is pure muscle.
I think it will just be interesting to go from Arceus and then to go into this game that is changing up the original Pokemon formula, but we'll find out like which one we like more. Do we like Arceus or do we like the standard kind of Pokemon games?
Well, this is going to be more seamless, isn't it? Than going back to the town and then going back out to the.
Hopefully, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
They
that's one aspect of it, right? But like if the
I mean, 'cause
catching
that-
mechanic isn't the same, that
that's
was
part
a
of
big
the
part
reason-
of Arceus.
That's the part of the reason why I didn't like Arceus was like you had to go and come back, and it was just tedious.
I'm
But-
excited to ride a Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie.
You can play Let's Go and ride a Pokemon.
No, with a wheel for a chest.
Okay.
So which one is everybody getting?
So you're Team Scarlet.
both.
I always
getting
get
both.
both of them.
All right, you guys are no fun.
I have kids now that play them, so it's like they can have one and I'll have the other. But like, if it's gonna be different, then
You only
I
get
just buy
one,
two and play
Cheesy?
one.
Cheesy, are you only get one?
I've always gotten one
so what are you leaning?
of Violet and Quaxley.
How could you have those decisions made this soon?
Dude,
I
you got to
can't-
make this
Coco
decision.
for-
That's like the best part of like the Pokemon games and even just Splatfest. Like when people just go in and they're biased because of like Pearl or Marina, and they're like, "Oh, I'm choosing this team because Marina is on this team." That's just pick the one that you would honestly pick. It's more fun that way.
So you're committing to this Pokemon before you've seen its final evolution.
Yes.
Oh, chat's calling to cancel Cheesy.
Because I'm not buying
Mikey!
2 games.
Mikey.
Not a
Woo.
real Nintendo fan. All
Nope.
real Nintendo fans buy both versions.
Support
Can I-
that poor company, Nintendo and Pokemon
If you
Company.
can't,
Come on.
if you don't give them an extra $60, who's gonna?
And
like,
who's gonna get these games on the
and-
top 10, Cheesy? Who is
I'm
gonna
gonna have
do
to
that?
buy an extra skin in Pokemon Unite now.
Darth Valdo is on my side. Jasmine is on my side. Like, the people know that you.
Jasmine's talking about me.
Well, then I don't care.
I'll probably
There's a star next to him. She said, "Leave him alone."
I'll probably play Scarlet with Fuecoco.
Oh, hold on. That was the wrong one. Chat moved, and then I was trying to do this one.
That's good, servant.
Cheesy mentioned Splatoon for bingo. Bingo tonight.
Yeah.
Okay,
What else we talk about?
wait.
We
I'm going
barely
to tell you guys the way I always start Pokemon games. I start with whatever random one I decide to the chat picks, and then chat gives me the other two starters, and I play the full game with all three starters. This is not how everyone does
You
it.
do realize
Oh,
the starters actually aren't the best Pokemon in the games, right? Like your starter, like they're not the best Pokemon.
I don't even realize which fight grass better than fire and all that stuff.
I play
Like,
with the whole wheel of rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock up on my screen when I play Pokemon.
Josh is still trying to understand the game of rock, paper, scissors.
Wait. You're literally telling me that I'm supposed to know what lightning and mushroom type and
You're so
leaf
close.
type
It's actually
and-
not that hard. It's actually, and even the new games, they make
Isn't
it
there
easy
reading
on you.
involved?
It has
I
that's
liked it.
super effective right next to
I was
it.
gonna say I liked it in the new game because you could see when you were putting out a new Pokemon, it would tell you if your moves were super effective. Because I didn't want to have to look up what I could gather what type my Pokemon was, and I would know what kind of moves they would have, but not being able to know, just being able to know at a glance was nice.
Back in my day, they didn't have that.
Well, according to Nikki, I helped invent rocks because I'm so old. So I just wanted to get that thrown out there because I think there is a rock type Pokemon, and I think he looks like
There's
a
lot of
giant
rock
snake,
type Pokemon.
right?
That's Onyx.
What?
That's one of them, yeah.
Hey, Snake Rock. I got it. Perfect.
Oh man, we should move on before we lose people.
No, the comments are already coming in for Josh. That's all right.
This is gonna be a good one. You're gonna get another email, Josh. Don't
Hey.
worry about it.
What was the? Yeah, Josh was told to stay away from Halo last week.
Yep. Yeah, that was one of the comments on the Halo Infinite podcast. Josh, stay as far away from this game as possible. Okay. All right. Whatever you say. In my own TikTok live, somebody's like, "Could you please be quiet?" Like, yes.
Just play the game.
Yeah. No, I mean, the hype levels are good, right? Everybody's excited for this.
No.
Oh,
We get to play 4-player Pokemon together. Like, this is the closest we've ever had to a
Multi-billion dollar
Pokemon
company.
MMO.
That game looks like that.
Stop, John. Stop. Uh-oh. Hot take time. Turn his camera on. Ready? Go ahead.
What? We can't both do it.
Two
Josh.
producers. My hands are up.
The highest grossing franchise can't have more than one tree on the screen.
wait, do it again. Do it again.
One
And
more
then just
time?
look into
Okay.
the camera. Like pause and then look into the camera. Well, say your thing again.
But why? I already
Because
said
Cheesy
it.
wants his good breakout. You got to keep staring at the camera.
Okay. Pokemon Company is cheap. They need to invest in their people. Give me more than one tree.
Hold on, I actually have that one. Hold on.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I feel like the
Uh,
moment's gone. I feel like the moment's gone.
All right, try it again. Ready, go. Dance,
We're doing
monkey.
it live. We're doing it live. Oh,
Stop
my
being
goodness.
positive.
I don't know. That trailer has me excited. It's the first time I saw it, and I I mean, yeah, I can't wait. We're gonna do like multi-stream, 24 hours. We're not stopping till we beat it. Don't shake your head, Crawler. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. We can start buttering up your wife now.
I was saying it's right around Thanksgiving. Johnny's off all week, so he can just
Oh
go.
yeah, I'm off all week.
Yeah, see, we're good. It's going to be the most epic. And you know what? It's probably not going to be the most family friendly Pokemon stream ever. So,
Oh yeah, because you can just name new Pokemon left and right as we're going.
And we've already got purple. I mean,
All right, there's one Pokemon that you cannot nickname. It's illegal.
There's no rules.
You cannot nickname Lechonk.
I never.
Oh, I would easily nickname that thing Bowling Ball Pig.
I
never
is
nickname
so
Pokemon.
much better.
Does anybody
than a Bowling Ball Pig?
Crawler,
Does
I'm with
anybody else
you.
not nick? I just don't nickname them.
I don't either. And also, like, there's so many different Pokemon that I feel like I forget the names of all of them. So it's like a good reminder when I see their names.
I feel like they just add the nickname in to kind of pad the length of the game, so it makes it take longer. That's what I assume. It out. Yeah, that's what I assume. It's
my kids are nicknaming them all over the place. I mean,
not me. I'm like, I don't even know your real name.
Why would say you don't name your rival like Buttface or something? Like,
my rival's name is Josh all the time.
I know. All I know is that in Sword, my rival was Joe after work. After that, I have no idea.
I will say, I think that the 4-player co-op is really cool, but we do need to of how that's going to work, or if
we don't know
we're
how
all going to stay connected, or if like we're going to go our separate ways, and like how is it?
We're all going to play on one of your saves. That's how it's going to work.
Yeah.
Well,
that's Far Cry, right? Don't you? If you join somebody's instance, it's on their save and not yours, or something like that. I mean, it could be something bad like that.
Who's played Far Cry in the last 10 years?
I haven't. I just hear about it when I listen to podcasts. Did you play Far Cry?
No.
See? See?
It's because it's not on Switch.
True. Only real gamers play on Switch.
I know there's been other games that we've had to do this recently where it's like, I think it's a Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
What about Monster Hunter? How did I guess you all completed the contract, right?
Yeah. You all just.
But Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
You have to sign up for the same thing, and then it puts you into it's nobody's game. You're on a server. Yeah. So is this going to be on servers?
But remember, in Marvel, you don't progress your story if you join someone else.
True.
That's the concern. That's the concern.
But I mean, if you go and you catch Pokemon and you come back, then and you own what you own, then I mean, then you're still making progress.
Cryptic has it right here.
Yeah, Cryptic's not wrong.
It's going to be like AC, where you have to open the gate every time, and someone leaves. You have to watch a 3-minute cutscene.
Let's hope not.
Hey, people like it when I fly in. It says "Wild World Grandma."
What if when one person encounters a Pokemon, we all have to pause, like all the games pause. We have to wait for that person to finish that encounter.
No, the other 3 people are like cheering you on in the background, and you don't get to collect that Pokemon, but like you just sit there and you just like there's like little.
It's like stickers in Mario Party.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah.
I want one of you to do all the hard work of fighting the Pokemon, and then I'm just going to stand on the sideline and throw a Pokeball in and steal it.
Well, that's what the Gigantamax stuff was. Like, there was 4 people in there.
Hey, does that come back?
The one. What?
Does Gigantamax come back?
We don't know what the gimmick is.
I mean, that's
Mega Evolution's come back for sure.
Oh, the gimmick is going to be like Twisted Metal on the back of Pokemon.
Oh, no. It's going to be Transformers, yeah. Every Pokemon transforms into a vehicle.
More than meets the eye.
Oh, Lechonk is just a wheel, guaranteed. He's just a wheel.
I hope he just stays a pig. All the other Pokemon can transform, and then he's just, doing his little pig self, and he's Lechonk. Like, He doesn't need to transform.
He
I hope he
transforms
evolves
into
like
bacon.
the Rock.
He transforms into bacon.
Yeah. But like seriously, I want him walking on his two back feet with just like completely yoked.
Valdo says my
Oh.
ears are bleeding listening to this, so like it's become his new favorite podcast. So we're doing great.
This got off the rails.
The more Pokemon, the better. We've talked about Pokemon for like 30 minutes
minutes.
almost. Like, y'all should be proud. For real.
Or
Remember, 1345 for that timestamp. Go back and take a look.
I know what I'm naming that one. Yeah, but quick thought. What if, because like see in chat there it says the story is non-linear, whatever in this, right?
There's a story in Pokemon games?
Not that I'm aware of. You just go to the gyms and then go to the Fantastic Four, and then the game is over, right? Like
The comments on this
pretty
episode
much,
are
yeah.
going to be so great.
And
So great.
and there's usually like some organization that's trying to steal your stuff. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
We buy the Pokemon games, people. We do. We buy them. Don't hate us.
Look at Valdo, all caps. Fantastic Four, right? There we go. No,
John
but
Krasinski's in this game.
you guys just give me an idea. What if we can all go different directions?
They do
And
in
then
the trailer. They all run off.
No, while we're playing multiplayer and try to beat this game as quickly as we can. Like, yo, I'll go to the snow place, you go to the hot place, you go to the desert place, and you go to the grassy place.
So, I guess that's a good question. Is it gonna have gym scaling so that you don't have to be?
What does that mean?
Like, are the gyms gonna scale to you?
Well, I'm hoping
it's
one of
probably
you
gonna
comes in
be
super
as
high
if-
leveled, so I don't have to do very much. That's the idea here.
Yeah, I wonder
Where's
if
Antoine, hook me up with the high level Pokemon
Yeah,
before we
Antoine,
go into this.
I'll take the other two starters as well, Antoine.
No, I mean a lot of these games that are like non-linear, there's areas that are harder than others. Like look at Elden Ring. Even like Breath of Wild
the
kind of
Wild.
did it too.
Mm-hmm.
GC, how you doing? You kind of look a little pissed. Is everything okay?
no, I'm great.
Okay, all right.
I'm doing excellent.
Okay, just want to make
He's
sure.
sad that he chose Quaxley.
No, I love that little duck.
He's got a what? A what's it called?
I don't
Pompadour?
know. I just see Benjamin Schwartz, who plays like
Sonic.
Sonic and Jean-Ralphio in Parks and Rec, because he played a one of the DuckTale characters, and that's all I can see is him just voicing that duck. You look at Quaxley and tell me that that's not Benjamin Schwartz.
There's no voice.
I've
actor.
never looked at a Pokemon long enough to give it that much thought.
Then what are you doing?
He has knee-jerk reactions to their names, and that's about it.
Literally, the first thing that comes to my mind, I'm like, "Yep." Like, had no idea. I would have called that olive green snowman. Like, I had no idea.
Oh my
It
god, we
was-
should move on to strikers.
Okay, fine. All right, fine. The fire one that they show that's on the thumbnail, definitely Chunky Chihuahua. That's what I would have gone with that one for sure.
You guys will buy both games, but then you will only play half of one, and you don't even know the characters.
Josh
you don't know
beat
the
Diamond.
story.
Josh beat Pearl really quick. He was like,
Yeah.
Hey, I have the shiny charm in Arceus, so I'm a true Pokemon fan.
I
and
played
I have the
Pokemon
shiny
Go
charm
for a
in
while.
Sword
let's
and
say
Shield.
you got a Pokemon on your hat too.
Yeah, I got Lucario.
Yeah, and your girlfriend got mad at you for how many cards do you have now?
Yeah, I got caught for how many cards I had.
I'm still waiting to use this.
I have two of those sitting around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
There's
waiting.
2 games
So-
that use that, Josh. You
I
can
beat
use
one
it
of them.
right now.
Got my first
you
and
know
only
what?
shiny.
We should be able to use that Pokeball in Wii
Everything.
Sports or in Nintendo Sports. We should be able to.
I want to play Mario Kart with it, honestly.
Yeah.
Wait, are you saying you would use the Pokeball for bowling?
I don't know.
What if that's
Yeah.
a cosmetic? It
I-
won't
I-
be because it's
honestly-
Pokemon Company.
Honestly, I should charge it up and see if it's recognized as a Joy-Con, like for that game. Because it only you don't. I mean, well, I guess you need more buttons than what it has. I don't know.
but yeah.
Meh.
So Strikers, I actually played the tutorial. Shocked these guys.
You did surprise us.
Gameplay solid. Tutorial, a lot of reading.
I skipped all the reading.
It was super boring.
I read everything.
Why did they let us do that?
Because then you can hit the ground running tomorrow.
Downloaded a week in advance. You can play the tutorial. Nobody wants to play the tutorial. I'll figure it out on my own.
This game is really made, Johnny. It's there.
I'm going to
that's
use
what they were
2
proving.
buttons. Pass and shoot.
You're
You
not
don't
going to
want
do the
to
lob?
I'm not going to
You don't
tackle
like
anybody.
you don't like drop kicking people?
I'm not going to remember. I'm not going to remember.
I was gonna say I don't even remember half of the controls that were in the tutorial.
A is shoot,
I
B is
feel like there's
pass,
something
Y is
wrong
lob.
with your generation. What is going on right now? You guys have been playing too many games with these Pokeballs. You can't even remember how to play. You play Splatoon. How can you forget all these buttons?
Yeah, but that's like 3 buttons. There's like aim.
Yeah, there's
It's
not
even
like
buttons.
combos.
Not even
and-
buttons in Splatoon. You're just moving the controller.
There's not even skill in Splatoon. I mean, what are you doing?
Oh, okay. All right. You know what? Had enough of this slander. You guys
No,
call yourself professionals.
Hey, Strikers is going to be game of the year. I'm calling it now, only because every other game's been canceled or delayed, and so I hope you guys are ready because, yeah, we are going to call out other creators, and we're going to show them what's up. Like,
I don't think we talked about it since they announced that there's going to be free updates.
Yeah,
They're adding more characters.
Until they stop.
but like, was that
Apparently
really a
there's
surprise to
10.
people?
No, because the roster
I was
had
shocked.
10. I mean,
I had
mean,
my
they
reaction
were like-
face. I'm like, oh my god!
they
They were-
haven't finished the
they were
game
like,
yet, so they got to
wait,
finish it.
Wait! Don't put more than 10 characters in. We need to drip feed this stuff later. Okay, stop at 10. Daisy, no Daisy, Sorry, Daisy.
Birdo? Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No Birdo.
Nope, no Birdo.
Shy Guy? Dry Bones? Nah.
Spike, yeah,
You're
Spike.
saying all the basic characters. Like, give me somebody new.
I want EGAD. I want EGAD in a Mario game, other
would be
than
funny.
Luigi's Mansion.
About Kamek.
I think he was in Sluggers.
Where's
I
Guigi?
think he.
Oh, I think you're right. I think he was.
See, Crawler really calling out the big names here with Guigi. I'm down.
Hey, it's next level. It is next level games.
Yeah.
is
they might-
is King Boo on the lineup?
What if Guigi was a
No.
power up that you could throw out and make people get stuck
I
on the
actually
grass?
think Luigi's charge shot is Guigi.
Luigi?
I
We
might
don't
be
know
wrong.
yet because you can only play as Peach, Bowser, and Mario.
Mario.
What
Bowser
else do you need?
just
If
picks up
Mario's there, you're good.
Bowser just picks up the ball and throws it at the goal. Peach kicks it in a heart shape, and Mario just bicycle
like a-
kicks it in.
Yeah, it's like a fireball.
Yeah, it's
I am
the best
excited
one.
though. Tomorrow, or I guess later today,
Not
we'll
biased
be
at all,
playing it.
Josh.
We're gonna be playing this later today. In
For
less
you.
than 24 hours, I think.
For you, you're in the future. What's the future like, Johnny?
I only got to work till noon tomorrow. I feel pretty good.
I'm a little nervous about Strikers. I think there's going to be a lot of tryhards. And like the precision of it is going to be insane. Like we're talking about just hitting a few buttons, but like if you
Yeah,
really
the
want to get
dodging.
good at it, it's a lot of combos and paying attention to, what you should be doing like a few steps ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, the
I
perfect
hope
timing
not.
and the
I hope you're
dodging
wrong,
and
Cheesy. because that's what ruined Aces for me. It got way too sweaty. Way too sweaty.
Oh god.
And even Switch Sports, like it's super sweaty. Like
I'm afraid for what I'm about to say, but Asus was perfect until they dumbed everything down.
no, because they added like those recovery shots and stuff. Like they made it
Fun.
And the same thing's going to happen with Strikers because they have this like team tackling that only the hardcore people are going to learn how to do, and like the people that only want to play casually, like every now and then, it's going to suck, and then it's just going to get really sweaty online, and it's just going to.
But
it's going to
Aces
kill
had
the online.
simple mode.
What?
Aces
Yeah,
had
but that
simple.
was local only.
No, the tournament right now you can join it. Simple.
You booted up Aces?
Well, like the last time I played, I like all the special moves. I was sad when they nerfed stuff because
I don't know. With Aces, once you were off, and you were put in a hard spot where you couldn't recover it really. If you made a mistake but it was still in play, you were kind of screwed.
So let's dig into this a little bit deeper. Are you guys planning on just jumping in and playing against randos online, or is it going to be more community stuff and playing with your club and
people are still going to get sweaty
in your clubs?
Oh yeah.
Well, they're paying big money to be in your
doesn't-
clubs. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. If you're paying $100 a
Patreon.
month, I mean, I would hope that you're pretty serious about this.
Only $1,200 a year to be in Johnny's club.
You got to join Johnny's Fansly or whatever it is, and that'll get you an invite.
All right,
I want to play it casually.
I got a hot take. I've got one. All right. We haven't played the demo yet against online people. That's tomorrow. However, with just the tutorial, I think that I've had more fun with Switch Sports Soccer than Strikers.
Ooh.
Because it's simpler.
I don't know if it's that or if I like playing in third person versus like top down.
God view.
There's
My
something
heart
about
just broke.
like it's okay. It will recover. It will be fine.
It's never felt pain like this.
I mean, I think Strikers might be one of those games that is rose-colored glasses, and people
I think so.
have fond memories for it, and then they're gonna play it and be like, "Oh,
It's
This
the
isn't-
animation. The animation is beautiful. I mean, it's next level games. If you played Luigi's Mansion 3 and then you see the animation in this game, it makes complete sense that they decided to come back and make another Strikers game. Like it looks really good. But is that the only thing that's holding it up? I know I've been kind of a pessimist when it comes to Strikers, and it's not like the first time I've talked about it in this way, but I think that it's just why are we so negative today? I don't think we're being negative. I don't think we're being negative. We're just yeah.
The rose tinted glasses. I think these games shined due to couch co-op against your friends, your family, whatever else it was. It was a small bubble. You took on your friends in Goldeneye. You beat them in Sluggers. You played Wii Bowling and all that kind of stuff. That's I think Nintendo's bread and butter, which is why online I think has suffered. We didn't we talk about that like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Something
I don't remember.
Yeah. who could tell? If only there was a way to know what we talked about. But when the pool opens up, it gets sweaty, like what Johnny was talking about. And I think that sucks some of the drive to want to play. Like the games thrive on you go back and look at some of our best times playing Aces. It's custom games messing around with each other. Like they can still have that, but a lot of times Nintendo shoots themselves in the foot because they don't give us the opportunity to have the same kind of experience that we can have at home with the four of us that are spread across the country. Like the fact that Switch Sports can't do it can't support 16-person bowling in a private lobby, that hurts it, versus having to have to do these things online, or not having full featured stuff that they have based on the offline couch co-op kind of modes, not having it mirror each other, I think takes some of that fun out of it. And so it dampens the experience, and then people get burned out on it. They don't want to play against the super sweats, and the game goes back on the shelf.
I think a lot of it is they're going to be upset that it's not like super gritty how they remember it. I mean, Waluigi doesn't have his crotch chop. There's it doesn't look as chaotic as the previous games. Back in the day when they first did the first Strikers, Nintendo was making ads with balls in a sack, and you can picture how that was advertised. That's
we saw it earlier.
Yeah,
we tried doing it with the Pokemon.
Oh, you saw it earlier.
Pokemon games like that.
Yeah, little subtle images.
Violet.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that people are gonna miss like the grittiness of it, because if you look at like Strikers Charge compared to Battle League's opening, it just doesn't have the same like chaotic energy.
Is there a single player mode in Strikers?
No,
I don't think there is. What's the offline? There's it's just, is there a tournament?
Commercials like this back in the day.
Yeah, the N64 Smash Bros. Ad.
Smash.
Yeah.
So are there even tournaments offline for Strikers?
I'm sure there's exhibition.
Like
I mean, I'm gonna pull
can
up
you
the
win
menu right
cups now? Or like,
I mean, that'd be in your club, wouldn't it? I mean, I know that would be online, but that's something that you can control maybe, and you can set up tournaments.
Well, no, I just mean like in the old Strikers, they at least had an offline like tournament mode where you could win like the Flower Cup or like the Star Cup. I don't know if they have it in this version, which I don't know what you do offline then.
Play exhibition
for $60.
Oh, it's not working.
Get good.
That one.
How's it feel, Johnny? How's it feel?
Hold on, I'm gonna see the features here.
But okay,
so quick battle, cup battles, Strikers Cup or Strikers Club, excuse me, gear settings, training options, and eShop.
All right, so there must be cup battles.
Cup battles. That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Strikers Club is going to be online potentially, and Quick Battle I think is going to be online.
Help me understand.
Quick Battle might have multiple modes.
Help me understand. The overall impressions are there's going to be people that are going to get really good at this and make this game not fun.
Yeah, and the only thing you can do is play online, pretty much.
But what do you do with Smash?
Have to deal with those people.
What do you do with Splatoon? What do you do?
I mean, there's a single player mode in Splatoon. There's,
I guess the thing is, yeah.
I mean, Salmon Run, and they're leaning hard into Salmon Run. I think with the next game,
there's got to be like equal ranking, right? Like, hopefully they're pairing
like
you up
like an ELO or something.
I mean, that's a big ask from Nintendo.
Do you think Nintendo has skill-based matchmaking?
I mean, they can't. Well, no,
I'm
they
just
didn't.
asking. Is that what we're getting at though? right? Like,
I mean, there is a ranking system in the clubs.
I mean, there's
I don't
there's ranking in Smash Online. There's ranking in Splatoon. I mean, potentially.
I'm just saying, for $60, and you're only getting some exhibition cups if you don't go online.
so
That's pretty light. That's pretty
so
light.
if it had a story mode, it would be more worth the 60,
I think so. Yeah.
in your opinion.
I mean, Strikers Charged had a little bit of a story mode where you were playing, but it was soccer's kind of hard to do that versus the other ones.
I could do it. I'll write a script.
You'll write it. I mean, they didn't execute well. That was Camelot, but they didn't execute well on single player for Aces or for golf.
But they had it. They were like 4 or 5 hour campaigns.
Golf was kind of a letdown based on the
And like
the
just
perception
think
of
of
what
how
it was
much-
going to be.
how much content you get from Smash Bros for $60. Even like taking the online out of it, you have World of Light. You have all the mini games.
Which you could argue is too much in World of
Yeah,
Light.
yeah, it could be. Yeah,
I haven't finished it.
I've never turned it
There's-
on.
yeah. There's a lot more content there.
I just want it on the record that I'm not complaining about it being like so difficult that I don't want to play. Because like obviously you have to practice, and the more you play, the better you'll get, or you'll learn from watching people that are better than you. Like that's how you improve.
So you're gonna
That's
watch
how
me
you-
play? Cool.
That's how you grow. I'll probably watch Crawler and then Josh and then you, but you are on the list.
I made it.
Yeah. But I do think that at a certain point, it is going to, that people are going to find a meta with it, and they will be really good. And I don't know. I mean, is it going to be the same thing like Mario Kart?
What do you
What,
mean?
as in a horrible meta that it has to be something if you want to be competitive? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like skill is going to still have to be involved, but those.
I mean, hopefully it's balanced enough that there's what, like 4 or 5 categories of skills that are altered based on your equipment. You can go alter your equipment, but you can't buy anything with the coins that we don't have yet. So we can't really play around with it yet to see what it is. But if you have the option to have 3 different characters. So I look at it like the NES hockey kind of style, where you're gonna have you're gonna have the heavyweight, the all-arounder, and then the speedy.
Yep.
And if you go against somebody that's going all speedy or something like that, then there should be at least one of your characters that can hopefully counteract. Like you can match them with speed, but then you also might have somebody that can easily tackle them or something like that. So it's hopefully going to come into a chess match kind of mentality, where it's not just the meta overrules everything. But I don't know.
I think it all boils down to me not wanting to play people online in any game because they're always
Fair.
better than me.
Fair. But I thought Johnny
But
Boy
you never
loses.
lose. Never lose.
Never lose offline. Never lose offline.
You never lose offline if you never go online.
I don't know. I'm just getting too old to be like
Can't keep up with the
competitive.
Zoomers,
Like,
man.
I just want the Nintendo release a Mario game, please. Release a Mario game.
Where is
Release
Mario?
Breath of the
Odyssey 2?
Wild. Give me single player, man.
So I had the complete opposite thoughts when I played the tutorial of Strikers. I was like, this feels like modern Strikers, and I can't wait to jump into multiplayer. Like that's literally like I played the tutorial for a little bit. I was like, oh, this feels exactly how I was hoping, and I'm going to jump in. As far as gear and meta, I mean, think my gut feeling is going to be like Splatoon, where you can get all of that gear that you want, but I'm hoping there's going to be so much of it that like it may
won't
not
make a
be.
difference.
It won't. I mean, and even in Mario Kart, I mean, yes, if you drift when you don't even need to, and you run the meta kart, yeah, you can really take off on people. But for the most part, unless you have somebody that's really really trying hard, almost every kart is competitive. You can compete with it. You know,
Yeah.
like it's.
I mean, we prove that, but
Well, I've had to play with rando carts since people like when they give subs or whatever and get to pick my setup, and so like, and I don't think Nintendo's going to set it and forget it. They'll keep tweaking things as needed, and I'm hoping that after we play the demos tomorrow or the test fires or whatever they're calling it, that when we get back together next week on Wednesday, a week early or a day early, that we're like, yo, we cannot wait to play this more, right?
and
like
what June it's this month, right? June
10th.
20th.
It's next Friday.
Yeah.
What is it real? Oh geez, wow.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm on a Nintendo podcast.
Yeah, because I just got charged for my pre-order of Strikers on the eShop because I am digital only, and I really hope that Nintendo focuses on digital moving forward.
Oh, I feel like some of you guys have hung out with me too long and you've become trolls that you didn't intend to be. And you know,
I intended that one.
So Nate says that I gotta say it's really good to see Cheesy back. I'm glad you're feeling better, Cheesy, and back on the show. So
Thanks, Nate.
You know.
Yeah, I think people were missing like the cheesy goodness, you know, that I bring to the podcast, and it's all positive vibes, you know. So
yeah,
except for
Not the
tonight.
chaotic evil that
Yeah.
some of us bring.
I'm a little afraid because I mean, like my attitude has changed a lot since last week. Like, I think part of Johnny is like just who I am now, and that's a little scary.
And I mean, and well, I mean, we need to play. We need to get Cheesy playing Monster Hunter because that's
Yeah,
coming
Cheesy,
out.
spend $100 and play the Monster Hunter once. Maybe.
We- I don't know. I mean, like, I had fun with it, but I also didn't know what I was doing, and I just need more help with it.
we got you, baby. We got
Yeah,
you.
we need to brush off the cobwebs for ourselves. But yeah,
But I mean, I do hope that by the time we get to play. I mean, we get to play tomorrow, right? I hope that they're launching the game in a week and they're doing the betas tomorrow, a week before. Like that is some confidence in these servers, right? Like that is some serious confidence in these servers. Like they can't even make Mario Maker work in 4-player. Well, so that's
oh yeah, that was a slideshow when that came out.
it still
Is
is.
it still a slideshow? Oh man.
Yes, it has never been.
But it should be on the
been-
it should be on the new architecture, right?
I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. I don't know. So, but this game is going to live and breathe by the multiplayer. You know, that's just the way it is. Like, I didn't even think twice about the $60 and a campaign. Like, I'm just so excited to play Strikers again because it was I never touched it on the Wii. I own it, but I got it like 2 or 3 years ago. Like I got a bunch of the retro sports games and stuff, and that I got Strikers on GameCube at the same time. That's the one that I continually go back to because I can play it with a GameCube controller, and And you guys aren't you're not wrong. When those older games were a simpler, like the control scheme, there wasn't a whole lot to it. But even playing this one, I'm like, it felt like a natural evolution. Like it felt like, but that's what I felt about Aces as well. And then the feedback from a lot of other people wasn't the case. Uh, golf is great for what it is, but they just didn't give us things that were in the last game on the DS that made it lacking, and then not making it like an RPG for the single player that a lot of people were expecting, and then having us run between every hole because of the rush mode was just missteps.
It's called Super Rush, all right? So of course they want to
exactly. But yeah.
We talk a lot about Nintendo's online on here, and I just kind of was thinking that we haven't had a Strikers game that goes online, right? Like Battle League is going to be. Wii was online?
Yeah, Wii was online.
Was it good?
I doubt it. I know it has an online feature though.
Okay, well, let's say that it wasn't very good and that it was lagging a lot. Like, there is some joy of playing these games offline and doing the story modes, winning these cups, and then you go online and you play against people who just like destroy you, which I know get good, right? But that happens. They just destroy you, and then it's like, all right, I can either get better at this game and put time into it, or I can just stop playing and play something else.
I think there needs to be a carrot, right? We talk about carrot on the stick a lot.
Yeah.
And the reason to go back to playing Splatoon over and over is, if to get better, but also there's so much you can unlock. There's so many things. There's so much equipment. There's so many weapons, and there's a reason to keep playing. Golf and Aces didn't have a reason to keep playing. Mario Kart. Kind of. You can unlock carts and stuff, but Smash, I guess, if you want to go to Elite. But
Smash. Smash. As you play, you unlock characters. There's it's match thresholds that trigger the character unlocks, and then there's also the classic playthrough that unlocks certain characters too.
But if there's so many other games out there, and if I feel like I'm just getting demolished constantly, and there's really no reason to be playing it, like I'm not gonna waste my time.
Nate, next level is doing. Camelot did Aces and Super Rush.
Yeah, so we already know that it's going to be a little better than if Camelot was in charge of it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, the question, and we've raised this multiple times, like Camelot, because Camelot did World Tour, right?
Yeah.
They did a great Mario golf game, and then they I don't know who greenlit or who just didn't give them maybe a budget or whatever, but like the fact that it's so feature light in comparison to World Tour is frustrating. There's not online tournaments. There's not the challenge mode to go through. I still have challenges left to go do, but like we could have more fun as a community on 3DS with golf than we can on Switch, which is weird.
There's gonna come a point in time where I assume people are going to stop buying these games, and Nintendo's going to have to pivot. That time is not now. Everything's healthy. We've already said we are part of the problem. We've already said we're buying 2 copies of Pokemon. We're only going to play 1.
I'm not part of the problem.
I have to buy 3 copies of Pokemon now because Cheesy's only buying 1.
Right.
There you go.
and you know, they Super Rush almost felt like it was super rushed, and two, that
Hold on.
yeah, and but you almost get the feeling that they're like, we know people are going to buy games and not play them that much.
They get their
You know.
$60, and that's all that matters.
Yep.
That can be the case. It's
The
going to
incentive
have
isn't
to,
there for Nintendo. Like Nintendo hasn't been punished yet for not
Yeah.
doing support later on down the road, and they're kind of just making they're giving false support to a game by who knows if content was pulled, or because I mean that's always a debate when you know that there's future updates coming or planned DLC. Like DLC is already planned on games before they launch. Like that's troublesome. Like was that pulled to sell more, or what? Like in the age of digital updates, is content being pulled to offer, even though it's free updates on these Nintendo ones? Like there could be better support later on down the road.
You know what's an even grosser way of looking at it? You're gonna have these free updates, but this game is mostly online, so they want you to stay subscribed to their online service,
Mm-hmm.
and that they just disguise these, one character a month or like every other month as free updates, but they're really just trying to keep you subscribed. So it's not really free.
Yeah.
it's just interesting. I hope I hope we're wrong. I hope Strikers is a massive success with a community that wants to play it for a while. It's launching at a great time. There's really nothing else out right now, right? Nothing other than a couple of indies and stuff.
New Fortnite season this weekend.
Switch Sports, you keep forgetting about Switch Sports.
Yeah, it's dance themed weekly rewards. No,
We can't forget about Switch Sports because it has to sell 20 million in a year. So we got to keep saying it every time.
Cheesy, what rank are you in soccer?
I think it's A23. I can't really get above A24. I think that's been my highest.
Oh, so after you get to A, it just starts counting up?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm still in D and E on most of my things.
How many hours you got in the game?
I can check. I don't know. But Cryptic was asking about if we go back for the updates in Switch Sports, and I'm one of those people. Like
I answered my survey last week, as I was kind of surprised that wasn't a question about, like, I think there was at one point, like, what keeps you playing, and I said the updates, because I do they got a little bit of FOMO there going for me. It's a big number. It's a big number.
I mean, it's bigger than what I thought it was going to be. I have put in.
Whoa, that's what she said.
I've put in 35 hours or more into Nintendo Switch Sports.
I think Cheesy has the most playtime out of anybody in the world on Switch Sports.
How long has it been out now? 5 weeks?
Month.
6 weeks? 5 weeks? What week of the challenge is it?
I thought it was tennis. Because I'm all like caught up on all of the cosmetics, and I think tennis was the last one.
Now I would say that
I have to finish Ninja.
That I do go back because of that, but I don't. But I don't go back to any games.
I was playing volleyball today before the show, and Johnny's like, I don't think I've ever played the volleyball game.
I mean, I do feel more inclined to go back to that game as opposed to golf or tennis. But I don't go back to any of them, so I guess.
And there it is.
Well, if you made it this, we are the problem. we're always the problem.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I don't care. You spend your money on what you want to spend it on. Have fun with
yeah,
it. Do what you
it's
want.
a-
You know, like
it's a fun hobby.
like yeah. Just do your thing. But I don't know that we can have expectations that are too high until we get to the point that Nintendo. If Halo, I'm fairly certain, based on HCS, in the fact that they've raised the prize pools at least early on
That's from Johnny buying cat ears a bunch.
with the game, that if a game like that with a relatively small player base can be profitable, Nintendo would absolutely crush with I mean, do you know how many times I see people in my chat saying I wish Tour was compatible with 8, Mario Kart Tour was compatible with Mario Kart 8, or that they could use some of the stuff that they've spent money on. And I mentioned Lindsay at the beginning of the show. She was showing me all the stuff she's done in Tour.
Don't make me say it. Don't make me say it.
Go ahead.
NFTs. Nintendo, put NFTs in your game. No. That felt dirty.
Someone just got a bingo.
They really did. They really
NPC bingo card.
Yeah, NFT bingo. So I know they're making bank and their investors are probably all happy, but and we're not going to rehash this again. But I mean, they've got to evolve. They have to evolve.
And they said they're worried about the transition, and they don't. I mean,
Josh, let me ask you a question. With Strikers and like how much we didn't see of it, it's interesting. Like Nintendo, they said that Dread is coming out in like 2.5 months, right? They showed it at E3 last year, and then it came out in October, and that's how quick the release was. For this, we saw it in the last Direct, which was February for Strikers, and then we didn't really get any information until like last month.
Trailers, right? Just shadow drop trailers on YouTube.
Yeah, the end of last month, even. Like, what are your thoughts on that? Does that concern you that they're kind of showing that this is it?
Not so much. I mean, we have to remember that Advance Wars was pulled, right?
Not because it wasn't ready. Well, it was delayed once because it wasn't ready, but it was pulled not for a reason of it not being ready. It's the current state of the world. Why it's
right.
Not out.
And so I think with Nintendo's typical marketing strategy that we've seen, this was still on point, but and I think if we were playing it, maybe if Advance Wars had come out and we were playing that kind of stuff, that would be. And I don't know if I'm answering your question exactly. If are you saying just overall the lack of information about this game and the fact that it's releasing in a week is a little alarming?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, we got the demo, that is like this week, and then they're like, here's the game.
I think all games should have the hype cycle that Dread had. If you look at Dread, it was announced, and then there were like little online vignettes that they put out. Some people said it showed too much, but a hype cycle of 2.5-3 months is perfect, because you don't, if you don't know anything about it, then you can't be upset when it gets delayed or let down or whatever. You look at Fallout 4 when it came out. It was teased at E3 and then out like September, October, that whole 2.5-3 month cycle to get a game. Like, a game is done almost to that point. Old school games were gold, like 2-3 months out from release date. So the game is done, and games aren't done now. Like, they go gold, and then there's day one patches and everything else. So they keep working. But the fact that there is a shippable product, and you can have more versatile trailers and showcases of the game and and people can be excited because they see something and then they can have their hands on it in less than a quarter of a year. Like that's a good way to drive excitement. I'd almost rather everything be that way. Because like we didn't even talk about it, but the state of play today, almost everything was 2023, right, Johnny?
Yeah, most of it. I think there's some this
There was
year, but not a lot.
Stray is coming out in
And then that
July,
July.
Space,
and then
the Dead Space thing. It wasn't Dead Space. It was
Tunic's coming out later this year. I think Tunic's going to be announced later this month for Switch, coming out in September, probably like PlayStation. But like you look at Shredder's Revenge and Cowabunga Collection and all that kind of stuff, we still don't have dates on that. Like we're all hyped for
June
it.
16th.
For what?
Shredder's Revenge, June 16th.
Where are you seeing
It's on
that?
the PlayStation Store. Well, there was a leak on the PlayStation Store.
Oh, was there? How are we not getting Cowabunga Collection before Shredder's Revenge?
December 31st.
Yeah, Big Apple, 3 a.m.
It's gonna be Shredder's Revenge is gonna be a shadow drop in the
No, it's going
Summer's Game
it's
Fest
going
or
limited
whatever.
run. Limited run's gonna have that's what the June 16th is limited runs putting it up. I think that's what it is. But I don't know. We've been talking for a long time.
We have been. It's been fun. I hope next week we get together and we're like, yo, strikers, right? Am I right? Like, and here's
Can
the
we
beauty of
talk
it,
about
though.
this one?
Oh
that's
yeah,
right, 'cause
we don't know if the
game
ninjas are
doesn't-
gonna come after us.
Yeah, no, it's
No, I didn't see that warning on the
yeah,
website.
Yeah.
No.
yeah. But even the week after the game launches, right? We're gonna have probably a month where the player base is so large that you may have some games where people have their way with you and you can't do anything about it. But there's also going to be like the 6-year-old kids that you can still beat up on, Johnny, like
Yeah, just keep your elo low.
The
Johnny.
6-year-olds, the young ones are the ones that you have to worry about. It's the old hats that you could beat.
Hey, even no build in Fortnite's getting sweaty now. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's just
that was the way to
nature
get
of
the win.
online games. I don't think there's any way around it. I mean, that's why a lot of people left Fortnite, because it got super sweaty with the
Cranking
building.
90s.
yeah. So
So-
I mean, hopefully we're stoked. That's what I hope. I fingers crossed.
If you made it this far in the episode, next week we are going to do a quote-unquote E3 prediction show, because are we still thinking that it's going to be the Tuesday after the Xbox showcase? We haven't heard anything yet, but Nintendo likes to just 3 days out say there's going to be a direct. So are we thinking it's going to be that Tuesday, the 14th,
I
potentially?
think it's a good guess, but
I mean, that's
Nintendo
been my
does their
guess
own
one.
thing, and
I
Sounds
was
like a
kind
bet.
of
Sounds like a
bet.
bet.
I'm go away. But we are doing our episode one day early next week on Wednesday. So be sure to. I want to read some of your predictions. What you guys have. Mainly do my job for me. Put it in the NPC questions in the Discord, n64josh.com/Discord, and go give us topics to talk about for next week, what we could potentially see in a quote-unquote E3 presentation from Nintendo.
Yeah. Last thing, Patreon coming very soon. Guys, we're recording NPC After Dark after these shows. They are not safe. There you go. Yeah. Not necessarily something to want to listen to around your kids, but you will laugh, I guarantee it. And so that's going to be that's coming very soon. We're getting all the tiers figured out for that and everything. So it should be a good time. Looking forward to it. And with that, we're going to say goodbye, everybody. Thank you for being here live. Everybody that's hung out this whole time, you all are amazing. And if you're listening to this, just in the audio or whatever after the fact, we freaking love you. All right.
Yeah.
So
And we're late.
thank you
We're
so
late
much.
at night, and there's 15 of you watching right now. So I mean, that tells us you
yeah,
guys like us.
pretty rad. Thank you guys. So we'll see you in the next one. Bye now.